next snack, where life is too short to be serious. Hi guys, why am I dressed so weird? Well, it's the fancy like meal, so I finally got my hands on everything. My locations in the 757, my Applebee's, we're just having such a hard time getting this Oreo shake. But fine, we're here. It doesn't look like anything fancy, but of course that's the point of the song here, ain't it? You know, you're living life not overly luxuriously, but you're enjoying it, and so you're living on a budget, and that's all good. Now, the price of this stuff, I paid $23, so I don't know how this is really, you know, budget conscious when you could probably go somewhere local and pay just the same bill for better food. But I will say, it's not bad food. I had this steak a couple weeks ago because I bought it under the impression that I was going to get this milkshake with it. That didn't happen, and I enjoyed it. So that's just a little spoiler right there. I think it's pretty good. So you just want to eat it because you've heard the song and you like it, or you've heard this trend and you like it, you've seen this trend and you like it, you know, just do it. I know I'm a little late here, so I know this is probably starting to wind down a bit, everything. I haven't seen any of my compadres do a review on this, but I'm sure there's some content out there for sure. I also have a cringy video on TikTok. My TikTok's Redneck Snack 98, I believe. But I have a cringy video of me dancing with this food. So if you want to go watch something cringe, you got that option right there. So, you know, anything's possible in this world. I don't think that TikTok video is going to get a lot of views, but it'd be great to see people just laugh at me for being cringy. Anyways, I'm cringy a lot of times. It is what it is. Some people will argue I'm always cringy, but I don't agree. Do not agree there. Anyways, so the fancy like meal, the default meal you get is this piece of steak, sirloin steak. It's got all the fixins, got onions, mushrooms, I guess, some garlic, sauce. Very good, interesting stuff. Bourbon street steak, that's what it is. And then you get mashed potatoes. Now these don't look as good as the last ones. Of course, the last ones were not very good to begin with. You can change it to fries, or you can get an upcharge for some other sides. And then you gotta buy the milkshake separately for $3, which $3 is not a bad deal. I just don't think it should be separate from the milk. If you're gonna charge me $20, I want it all. You know, I can get this stuff for $20 somewhere else, you know. So it is what it is. But yeah, this shake, it's a little smaller than Cookout shake. So with Cookout, you can get anything in it. This is just milkshake with vanilla milkshake with. Granted, there's a lot of Oreo in there. So yeah, let's go ahead and pose for the thumbnail. Let's hopefully not make a mess. And then we'll jump into the review. Oh, that looks good. That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be my thumbnail. Ain't that fancy? You know, do you like my women's jacket? Yes, this is a women's jacket. I bought it like at a thrift store for like not even $5 because I wanted to be funny. And then I just started wearing it to things, and I thought it was fun. Lots of fun. You know, when you live in a world where you don't give a crap about what people think about you, everything's just better. Everything's better. So, all right, we'll start with the steak and we'll finish it off with the shake. And no, we're not at Steak and Shake, we're at Applebee's. Did I not iterate that already? So I'll go ahead and just eat a little bit of the mashed potatoes. They just don't look good, but again, we'll give them a chance. Yeah, I mean, they need more flavor. Something, I think garlic's missing. I'm a huge garlic in mashed potatoes fan. So, I have a little harder time cutting this. Of course, it is a plastic knife, but I think I had a plastic knife last time, so I don't know why it's so tough. They didn't cook it the way I asked them to. I did like medium, I did rare. It's not quite red, but again, these chain restaurants don't typically meet those demands, so let's go ahead and try it. Go ahead and subscribe, please. Like, comment, and share this video. And check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack. So yeah, I like the flavor. I really do. It's not, again, it's not a fancy, per se, cut of meat. It's not anything special. You know, they're nickel and diming you for, you know, the lowest grade steak you can get. But it's nice and tender. It's juicy. And just the seasoning on it so well. Seasoning makes the meat, I would argue, in on a lot of occasions. And so the fact that they do so well with their Bourbon Street flavored items, their chicken, their shrimp, their chicken and shrimp are together. And then this, it's really good. And like, if you eat in, I don't know if they still do it on a skillet, but they would do the chicken and shrimp on a skillet. Oh man, it was just, that's what I loved about Applebee's, just going in and doing that. The 2 for $20 has seen better days, without a doubt. And again, this is something you probably could have gotten on the 2 for $20, or at least a 2 for $25 back in the day. But now I'm paying that much for one. Of course, I'm getting a shake, but you know, I just am a little disappointed in the price. I will say that's just something for y'all to know. But it is very delicious. Just the salt, the pepper, the garlic, everything's there. It's just a nice, robust, meaty, savory cut, and it's just enjoyable. What more can I say? Like, honestly, if it was a higher grade piece of steak, like say filet mignon, this would definitely get a 10. But just because of the price and, you know, the fact that it isn't like anything special in terms of meat, I'm gonna have to, you know, make it lose like a point. But other than that, like, it tastes so good. Like Applebee's, whatever you're doing with that, that is great. Definitely like a 9 in my book, just because, you know, you can get a better grade of meat. But it definitely is a very interesting flavor. All right, so now the Oreo shake. This thing is loaded with Oreo, as far as I can see. I don't like the cup, but then again, it's a reminder. The song Fancy is not about you actually being fancy. It's about, you know, just not being fancy, being more ordinary and kicked back and a normal person. And it's cool that Walker Hayes lives that lifestyle of normalcy. If I ever, you know, become rich and famous, I'm not gonna, you know, be lavish. Sure, I'll start going to some nicer restaurants here and there, but it's not going to be a lavish lifestyle. I enjoy my life the way it is, you know. And I might buy a really nice house and a really nice vehicle, but I don't need the whole world, you know what I mean? So I think this song is just a nice, humble reminder that life is just better simple. So Applebee's is simple. That's just a reminder. But that is really good for simple. And hopefully this Oreo shake's good, you know. The fact that they brought it back and all this craze about it, thanks to Walker Hayes. Let's go ahead and just try it out. So my straw is broken. I guess when I tried to open it. But that is really sweet. That is actually really enjoyable. It don't get better than this. Just the simplicity of it. If it was about $5 cheaper or a little bit more, you know, I would really, really be into this. But the only letdown is those mashed potatoes and the price. That's the only letdown. This shake is loaded with Oreo flavor. It's just like a cookies and cream shake should be. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Wawa when they did the most stuffed Oreo smoothie. That was on fire. This kind of imitates that, it's just got, and I know that this was around before that, but what I'm saying here is just, it's loaded. It is loaded. And it just, you know, it just makes you reminisce the simple life. It just makes you just feel as if you're living the good old days, living in the good old days. A cheap steak, Oreo Shake, and a good life. What more can you ask for? I give it a 10 out of 10 for a shake. I think it could be bigger, but we're not going to talk about, you know, sizes here. That's not what we're rating. We're rating quality and overall. I would probably say get the French fries instead of the mashed potatoes. I love their fries, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So, but yeah, go check out my TikTok. Go watch me be a fool. So I don't mind looking like a fool just for you. For you, Paige. Oh boy, here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. All right, I've bothered you enough today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Live life to the fullest, whether that's fancy or kicked back, and just be a good friend. Go ahead and comment anything you want. We'll talk about life. Until next time, I'll see y'all around.